not well in this moment, unfortunately. I was supposed to give you good news, but the really last news is that the Secretariat present a new text with only half an hour to discuss it, and as a magician all the fund has disappeared, and so probably all the developing country will stop the agreement.
So when we spoke to you an hour ago and discussed what we were going to say, and it was all a triumph and forest was going to be sorted, since then it all went bad.
It is unbelievable. The group who is speaking about reducing emission from deforestation was the only one who agreed on two texts.
Yeah.
Already there is already a COP decision ready to go, and just at the last minutes we have a new text where all the provision regarding financial and institutional arrangement has just disappeared.
So they took all the money out, and they give you half an hour.
Half an hour.
And you're spending that last half hour when you're supposed to be saving the world's forests, talking shit with us.
Yeah, now there is informal consultation, but we just have to accept or refuse. Probably we are going to refuse, and we hope that then all what was agreed before on the financial and institutional arrangement will come back in.
Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning now. How long have you got, given that you've got to sort this out? How long can we speak for? 5?
5
hours? Minutes?
No, I think the agreement there was already on this point, so we don't really understand which is the problem to put this in. There is each country doing a lot of announcements in these years about fund, about things are moving fast, and then at the last minutes in the real document this fund disappear.
Wow.
What does it mean? This is almost ridiculous.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Who did this? Who took it out? I thought you can't take anything out without everybody negotiating.
Of course, is the chair who did it, but I may tell you, as I am a part of the coalition Foreign Forest Nation, that none of the developing country has been consulted on this change. Most probably the changes are coming from some rich country who has interest to not put these things moving forward.
I'm sorry about this bad news
but,
for you.
I was
so
positive. I was positive until 1 hour ago.
This was supposed to be the upbeat bit.
Yeah, but
it was going to be all about forests are saved, but unfortunately it's not. Anyway, we're just going to go back to the beginning. Forests.
Yes.
Why is there such a big deal about forests? Why do we care so much?
Okay, in general, forests are one of the genuine actors in the world who are absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere, so they may really help us in mitigating climate change. And then, unfortunately, in the last year, we are destroying them, and through the destruction of the forest, we are emitting 20%. A large amount of emission in the atmosphere.
20%, the total emission,
almost 20%. Yes.
So this is really one of the most important things.
It's crucial. Without addressing these issues of protection of the forest, we are not going anywhere. I don't think we will.
You think we're here?
Without forest, inclusion of the forest, we are definitely here.
So you're clearly Italian.
Yes.
We did have an Italian figure. Here he is.
Yes.
Where's Italy on here?
Unfortunately, my country in this moment is really in a bad situation. I have to apologize. We are little bit back to US. US is moving in a mood move, at least in the last few months. We are even not going in that direction, unfortunately. I am really sorry for that. Maybe in this way, if we don't change soon.
But you negotiate for Papua New Guinea.
I am, yes.
And how does that work if you're Italian? Why is that?
I am a scientist working on the forest. I was doing research many years in the forest, and then I realized that this new agenda item on protection of the forest is really a crucial item to address this now, and so I decided to support countries like Papua New Guinea or Costa Rica and a few others who are rising this item in the negotiation.
To represent a particular country, not choose. Obviously, I can't represent.
We meet, we decide to agree to cooperate, and this cooperation is going well. Actually, the Papua New Guinea delegation is it's a really multi-ethnic delegation. People from all around the world is joining our group.
So what is this deal that you're trying to get? What is REDD, briefly? Everybody talks about REDD.
REDD is, at the end, REDD is, it speaks about sustainable management of land. It speaks about preserving the life quality of the people in the south of the world and helping all of us in having a better future in the future.
And where does the money come into it? You're basically paying people not to cut down their forests, right?
Not only this, we basically help people in doing better. I think nobody of people who are living in the south of the world are happy in destroying their forests. They need to do it to survive. With what we are doing now, we may provide a chance for them to do something in a different way, something that may help them to live in a better condition, but also have a better future. I go now.
You've got to go. Okay, thanks. See you later.
Ciao.
Good luck. Get that money back in or whatever it was.
Thank you.
Oh, you need this text. This is the text, right? No, you take it. No, you take it. Bye, he's got to go.